Welcome to Filmatic. I am the Film Doctor. The Film Doctor.
And the film. Sir.
You know we have a time limit, right? This is speed it up just a little bit. Hey. See, we're still yelling in the mic. All right.
And we are back in the edit with another hot TV show, did I say? Coming to us from Disney Plus. Boba like the tea.
No, we heard you. We heard you the first time, and the second, third, fourth, and fifth.
And Disney, we know y'all ain't giving us nothing, so
y'all got bread. We know it. Okay, let's not play. But without further ado, let's jump right into our movie review. Bars, that rhymed. Did you? Without further ado, let's jump right into our movie review. Bro, I can live close to 8 Mile. Eminem ain't got nothing on me. Don't play, because I don't want him to talk about my mama. Anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent. Go ahead and do the roll in. Let's jump right into our movie review.
Roll the clip. Roll the clip.
Yeah, hit the roll in here.
You said the roll in. Roll the clip.
Yeah, no, you roll, and then I roll the clip.
Yeah, like roll the clip, you know?
You know, I ain't got no damn time for you. Book of Boba Fett. Alright, go ahead. Go ahead.
Wow. Book of Boba Fett. So I took my time on this one, watching it, just because, like, again, as everybody who's ever watched our show knows, I am not a fan of the streaming, let's drop 1 week at a time. This is not television. Give me all of my episodes at once. Thank you very much. Boba Fett. So everybody knows that I'm the it started off slow guy, but this started off very slow. 3 episodes worth of slowness. In my opinion.
3 episodes of slowness that wasn't needed. Let's just say that. I was about to turn that bullshit off. I was like, bro, this stuff, Star Wars? Really? And Disney?
Yeah, so it was too slow in the beginning, and those first 3 episodes are really a freaking deterrent. But those last ones?
If I had a lighter near me right now, I'd light that bitch right up. Because it was fire.
4, 5, and 6? That was straight heat. I enjoyed the Book of Boba Fett. Story-wise, like we said, the first 3 episodes were kind of useless. The story in the back end was much better. Acting, I thought the acting was pretty good. You know, does anybody winning a Golden Globe or an Oscar? No. As far as just like on a technical side of the TV show, things were proper, direction was proper, camera movement, camera angles, I thought everything was proper. There was nothing that really kind of stood out to me where I was like, oh my god, this is such a great shot of how they moved the camera or how they did this or how they did that. I wasn't too amazed. You know, it's a TV show. It's a Disney Plus TV show. I'm not expecting to be wild out of my socks. Music-wise, what did you feel about the music in this?
I really, to be honest, wasn't listening to music because I was so hyped up on the action of what was going on and the story that.
But don't you think it fit with what was going on? I thought it was pretty seamless.
I mean, I think that it was, like I said, it wasn't something I paid attention to, but it wasn't bad to where I paid attention to it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. This is bad. Like, what are they playing with? No, it didn't really add or make it, but if it was bad, I think it would have maybe downgraded it. I mean, what happened in those last few episodes was so good. A 4-year-old could have done the music to it, and I really would not have cared. It was.
So let me ask you this too. Action-wise, do you think the action carried this more, the action sequences, or the story?
Well, here's the thing. Disney has a lot of money, and I think that a lot of the Star Wars in general, like they were using, props, dummies, whatever. It wasn't. It was supposed to be real life, but it wasn't. And now it's like you're getting like CGI and other things that make it look a little bit more like they belong with humans. Mm-hmm. And the action, there's just more of it. Instead of focusing on a story, it's called Star Wars. So we need to see the war part of that. And I think that we saw more fighting inside of this. And that was appreciated. And even if you look back at the J.J. Abrams versions of Star Wars, where there was like a little bit more fighting than what we've seen, the story wasn't where it needed to be. And it didn't make sense. It didn't fit with the other ones for that to be that closing. There was so many problems with those originals. And so for Disney to take hold of this and have the money to be able to do what they did, I think that they are bringing back some of these things that were big back when we were younger that started to fall off, and they're revitalizing it. To go from Disney and Star Wars, there's just so many different things that they're bringing back to life. Mighty Ducks, need I say more? Okay,
so another question before we kind of delve into our ratings a little bit. Would you say, where would you rank this in terms of Disney Plus series we watch, right? So, Mighty Ducks, we've seen, I don't know if you watched Hawkeye. I reviewed Hawkeye. You disliked the video, but that's neither here nor there. What else have we seen? WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier. Where would you put, out of all the Disney Plus reviews we've done, where would this rank as a TV show?
Guessing that there's 10 of them. We'll guess. Mm-hmm. And one would be that best, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really good, and I'm trying to think of what would actually surpass that from all of the things. Obviously, Mighty Ducks would be up there. I enjoyed Hawkeye and WandaVision and Loki. I'm more of I think Marvel head than I would be a Star Wars head, but I love me some Star Wars. If anybody saw my room, I mean, I got a lot of Star Wars stuff up in there. So I kind of have to put it at that halfway point, like 4 or 5.
Yeah. As compared to everything that we watch, is it the best? No. And, just got kind of give my grade for it. I'm going to go ahead and give it like a solid B. And the reason is because those first 3 episodes are just such a detractor. Like, it is a slog to get through those first 3 episodes, and we're trying to tell you now, people, get through those first 3 and you will be rewarded with 4, 5, and 6, but you gotta get through the first 3. And if they could have just taken 4, 5, and 6 instead, okay, we got 3 great episodes. I wouldn't even necessarily say split them up, but let's try to have 3 great episodes to mirror the back end of what we have. Well, the first 3 were not good.
I'm kind of the back end. Finally, we're reversed. Okay, you're giving it a lower rating. I'm gonna give it a higher rating. And I'm actually gonna change my 4 or 5 and just say solid 5 because I forgot about Mandalorian, which I thought was gonna be garbage and turned out to be amazing. So I'd say that it's inside the middle, and it's not in the middle because it's bad. It's in the middle because there were so many other good ones as well. So where are you gonna put it? Am I gonna go ahead and throw WandaVision up? They're really kind of all at the same level, but it has to be somewhere. Then I'm gonna put it in the middle because there was other better products. Not to say this is bad. There was just a lot of bangers. So the thing that I was going to make notion to is that your rating, you given it a solid B. Mm-hmm. I don't want to judge the first 3 if we're judging it as a whole, because there's been plenty of movies that start off where either I don't know what's going on, or it's terrible, or it's too slow, and it ends up being a really good movie. Mm-hmm. If I'm judging this as a whole, obviously you're looking at those last 3 and you're like, oh, them bad boys bangers, you need to check these out. Then you liked it enough to where if you took those off, it's an A. They apparently thought that this first 3 episodes was important to tell the story in order to tell 4, 5, 6, which it wasn't. But if I'm looking at it as a whole, like a movie that just played out as a whole, then it's, dare I say, because 4, 5, and 6 was so good, Not because 1, 2, and 3 was so bad, but because 4, 5, and 6 were so good.
You better not say A-. You better not. You better not.
All right, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for...
Okay, yeah, let me go ahead and... you guys enjoy Michael for the rest of the show.
I was going to say B+, but then I was like, just because 4, 5, 6 is so
see, here's the thing.
good.
A movie is different than a TV show in this way, right? You have, like, anything, like a lot of TV shows we watch, like, let's say Queen Equalizer, I guess is what we can call it, or whatever. With a TV show, you have your pilot to get people hooked in. You got those first couple episodes to really get people hooked in. And if those are bad, people are going to stop watching. Prime example, I tried to get Michael to watch Wu Assassins, right?
Terrible, ladies and gentlemen. If we ever do a review, no. If we ever do a review, if I ever finish it, okay? If we ever do a review, Vanguardian. That's all I'm saying. Vanguardian.
Okay, but you stopped watching that after 3 episodes, right? Like TV shows, you have a certain amount of time to really get.
I didn't say I was done yet. I'll do maybe one more, but it better get good. It's terrible right now.
Oh, but you don't have the motivation to keep watching.
And I spent most of my time on the phone, so I don't even really know what's going on, ladies and gentlemen.
See, look, that's what I'm saying. With a TV show, you gotta get your audience in because they need to come back and be looking forward to something.
How long were the Boba Fett episodes? 30 minutes?
The first 3, let me look.
Because Wu Assassins, I think they're like an hour. So that's 3 hours versus an hour and a half. Which is still kind of like watching a full movie of boringness.
Okay, that's what I'm saying though. With a movie, right? If you're slow in the beginning, okay, people are still gonna watch the rest of the movie.
I hate to say spoiler, but even though 1, 2, and 3 were bad, like the train part was entertaining to watch.
It was.
That's really the only thing that I can remember that I can point out. And that should speak in volumes to how good this was. And like I said, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and it was good. Mandalorian, I threw under the rug, and that was amazing. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but the way worlds connect, I think, is what's something special because it opens up a chapter for a bigger world that it was supposed to be from George Lucas's mind. Now you can really explore the galaxy and everything.
Right. So 1, 2, and 3 are about 40 minutes apiece.
Okay. So still shorter than Wu Assassins, and where this is not a Wu Assassins review, and because I hope we never do it because it's so bad. Vanguard bad.
You are such a hater, Michael, and I just want to.
I don't even know how they got a movie after the TV show. So bad.
This TV show does not deserve an A-. It doesn't deserve a B+. When you are a TV show,
you give your rating whatever the hell you want to give your damn rating. I'm gonna give it what I'm gonna give it, and I'm gonna let the people decide. Because at the end of the day,
Michael? The people can decide. Because if you can't get your audience hooked in 3 episodes, there's a problem.
All right. So let me. I just want to hear. I just want to hear because the people that listen, the people that are watching. Let's take off the first 3 episodes. And
you
judge it only and only. No, shut your mouth.
You cannot do that. You
shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. And we're only judging the last 3. What's your rating?
Okay, if you're only judging the last 3. You asking me questions,
3. I'm asking questions
Michael,
too. Answer.
Michael, I got a question for you.
No,
how many episodes?
You don't get to ask questions. Answer my question before we move on.
If 4, 5, and 6 was just it would be an A. But guess what? It's not.
Just an A?
How many?
Just an A?
How many episodes does the Book of Boba Fett?
Just an A?
How many episodes does the Book of Boba Fett have? How many episodes does it have?
I don't really
Michael,
care.
How many episodes does the Book of Boba Fett have?
If we're looking at WandaVision,
or does it have 6?
Did you give WandaVision a B? We got to look back and
find
out.
No, I did not. Did we trash WandaVision? I did not give WandaVision.
I don't think we did because it was good.
No, you didn't trash WandaVision. I keeps it 100 around.
Well, A-, ladies and gentlemen, worth checking out if you can trudge through the mud of 1, 2, and 3.
Clearly, he can't see.
Well, I have 20/20 vision. Don't let these glasses fool you. They're just for show.
And
smoke
listen,
and mirrors.
Prescription needs to be up. You need
smoke and mirrors.
You need to re-up You need to go see the eye doctor.
You unfortunately can't see without yours. I have perfect vision.
Time for another eye exam, Michael, because clearly you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Out of all the doctors that are on this show, you're not an eye doctor, so you can shut what I like to call the fuck up. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we have already salvaged the answer. He sees it as being an A. If you take off 1, 2, and 3.
No, but guess what? It's 6 episodes, ladies and gentlemen. So guess what it is? Solid B.
It is not a solid B.
Solid
And
B.
I want kind of like a war. Anybody that's seen it, comment right now if you've seen it. Who is right? The film doctor,
I know.
Or what I used to call the film nurse.
The film surgeon. Go ahead and put it in the comment section that the film surgeon knows exactly what he's talking about. You can't just cut off half the series and say, oh, well, half of it is good, but half of it is bad.
You know what?
I can see if one episode was bad, but it's literally half of it.
Usually doctors lose their license for doing cocaine.
Oh, well.
And I'm just saying.
Well, listen, you've been in male practice for a very long time.
Well, it's the only way to get through your bullshit. So, as you guys can see, we have a disagreement, but judge for yourself. That's all we have for you guys today. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Do all that jazz. Maybe tie a little note to a pigeon's leg, send it on his way, put a message in the bottle, throw it inside the water, send up a couple of smoke signals. I'm getting faster and faster, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know what you guys think about the episode, about the show. And this has been another exciting episode of Film Addict. I was late on this ending too. Here we go.